Hey guys, welcome to Computer Conversation. In this video, I will discuss about main memory and I hope everything will be clear to you. So let's begin. First of all, let's know what is main memory. It is a type of physical memory that is internally placed in a computer. A computer manipulates data that are present only in the main memory and not from any secondary memory. So every files and programs to be executed are copied into the main memory and then executed. Now there are two types of main memory. These are RAM and ROM. Now let's dig a bit deep into this. First of all, let me talk about RAM. A random access memory or a RAM is an internal memory that stores data and programs that are executed by the computer. It stores the data as long as the computer is running, but data gets erased after it is turned off. There are a lot of storage locations inside a RAM. Each location has unique address. Access time to those locations is not dependent on the addresses and is easy to access. Data can be accessed randomly and they are very expensive. A RAM is of two types, static RAM or SRAM and dynamic RAM or DRAM. Let me describe each of them. First one is static RAM or SRAM. This type of RAM retains its contents within the memory as long as power is supplied, but contents get lost after power is lost. This RAM uses transistors to store data and they are not required to be refreshed as the power leakage does not happen. Transistors are placed in matrix form and due to presence of extra space inside the matrix, more chips are placed. This makes the memory access fast and also manufacturing cost increases. They are generally used as cache memory. Some characteristics are faster, larger size, more expensive, longer data lifetime, no refreshment needed and higher power consumption. Now let me discuss about dynamic RAM or DRAM. This type of RAM needs to be refreshed very frequently to retain data within it. There is a refreshing circuit which refreshes it. This memory uses memory cells consisting of both transistors and capacitors to store data. And as capacitors does not hold data for long, they need to be refreshed. They are used as memory, which we commonly call it as RAM. DRAM uses less memory chips than SRAM and the cost is also low. Some characteristics are slower than SRAM, smaller size, less expensive, shorter data lifetime, refreshment needed and lower power consumption. Now let's see the differences between SRAM and DRAM. SRAM stands for Static Random Access Memory whereas DRAM stands for Dynamic Random Access Memory. SRAM is faster than DRAM whereas DRAM is slower than SRAM. Manufacturing cost of SRAM is higher whereas manufacturing cost of DRAM is low. SRAM is expensive but DRAM is cheap. No charge leakage happens in SRAM but charge leakage happens in DRAM and therefore needs to be refreshed. SRAM is used in cache memory whereas DRAM is used as what we call commonly as RAM. Lower power consumption in SRAM but higher power consumption in DRAM. Now moving on to ROM after completing discussion on RAM. Read-only memory or ROM is an internal memory in which data can be read from it but cannot be written into it. Information is stored into ROM during manufacture. It contains instructions to start a computer. ROM chips are used in various devices like washing machines, microwave ovens, etc. Some different types of ROM are PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. Let's know about each of these. First is PROM. A programmable read-only memory or PROM is a type of ROM in which each electronic path to the logic gets behaved as fuses. Fuses remain intact before programming the ROM, but after programming, certain fuses blow out resulting in a particular configuration. This programmed ROM can be programmed once and cannot be erased. Next, EPROM. Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory or EPROM is a type of ROM that can be erased and reprogrammed. During programming, some electrical charges are trapped in the insulated part of gate regions inside the memory. These charges stay very long due to no leakage path. To erase these, ultraviolet light is passed through quartz crystal window for about 40 minutes. This operation makes the charges to dissipate, causing the memory to erase. Lastly, EEPROM. Electrically erasable programmable read-only memory is a type of ROM which can be erased and reprogrammed electrically. For erasing the chip, each byte can be erased at a time but not the whole memory at once. So erasing and reprogramming takes time. Now let's see the differences between PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. PROM stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory, EPROM stands for Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory, and EEPROM stands for Electrically Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. PROM can be programmed once, whereas EPROM and EEPROM can be erased and reused. PROM are not erasable. EPROM can be erased using ultraviolet light and EEPROM can be erased electrically. This is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified further.